In my previous video, we focused on the basic setup needed for agents in the Omnichannel app. This video builds on that to focus on how we can quickly create a chat widget to allow your customers to interact with your agents. So again, we're starting from the Omnichannel Administration app. You'll need to be a system administrator or Omnichannel administrator for this. We're now going to create a new chat widget. If your business is multilingual and there are different websites for different languages, it's entirely possible to create a chat widget for each language. When setting this up, it should just be clearly defined when you're naming that widget. We can also personalize the interaction the agent will have with a customer. So that is, should the customer use the agent's first name, or should they be more formal and call them by their last name? But we're going to be safe and use their full name. We'll also drill into some of the other features here in later videos. For example, setting up authentication, proactive chat, etc. But we're going to enable here some quick wins, like showing the customer where they are in the queue, especially if there may be a long wait and all the agents are actually busy. We can also modify the design of the widget slightly by changing the logo. If you do change the logo, ensure that the logo is saved in a public facing website. But here we're just going to change the color scheme to black. I love black, so I'm choosing that. When the widget is saved, you'll see that this is going to create some code that we can use in our portal or web page. But before we actually do that, we just need to ensure that our chats are being routed to a queue with agents. So let's go to the chat work stream that's going to be created and available by default. From here, we're going to go to routing rules, and by default, your routing rule might actually be going to the default messaging queue. If you have agents already assigned to this queue, then that's great. You can leave it. But if not, you want to change it to a queue that has agents. So for me, I'm changing mine to the cards queue that we created earlier. The code can now be embedded within a web page. So you can see that the widget is loading, it's black and has the expected text. Clicking on the widget automatically assigns it to an agent in the card queue. If you're not receiving the chat, just ensure that you're logged in as a user with the Omnichannel agent role, you're in the right queue, and that you have a capacity and default presence set, and also that your presence is actually showing as available in the Omnichannel Agent Hub. So I really hope that this helps. If you've got any problems or any questions, please drop a comment in the chat down below.